People always say like, Beyonce has the same 24 hours as you do. And as much as that angers me, it's so true. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kendall Lene, and I am so grateful that you clicked on this video. I'm jumping back into making YouTube content for my channel, but this time we're coming a little different. If you're new to my channel or you've been around and haven't seen me in a while, say hello down in the comments. I want to talk to y'all. I have come to realize that I've let that almighty to-do list or just life in general pretty much get in the way of what I want to accomplish and some of the goals that I have. So I want to share with other women like myself how I am taking back control over my time, grabbing the reins, and really managing my time better so that I can focus and get stuff done. Oh, and also go for what I want. So if you are thinking of sticking around and taking this productivity journey with me, go ahead and click that subscribe button or give this video a thumbs up. Before we get into today's topic, y'all already know that I am a beauty lover. You can't take that away from me. So I wanted to share really quick as a side note, one of the lip combos that I came across today. I've had these glosses for a while, but something in me just said put them on together today. So I have the Juvia's Place. These are the coffee shop lip glosses. This one is in chocolate drip, and that I have on the outside, and then I have butterscotch in the middle. So lip combo of the day, and if you like it, I'll link it down below. Also, I got a different setup going on than what I used to do. Let me know if you like this as well. I just need feedback. Give me feedback. Talk to me. I'm all about improvement and quality, so make sure you let me know down in the comments. Don't be mean now, because I don't know if I can handle that yet. So as you can tell by the title, today we're going to talk about two major issues that I know I have, so it's a possibility that you might have it too, and that's procrastination and motivation. When you overcome procrastination and you learn how to keep yourself motivated, those are literally the keys to maximizing us achieving our goals. So to help you and to help myself, we're going to talk about a couple of tips that I've been using to stay productive and some strategies to overcome procrastination and boost my motivation. So before you can come up with strategies and really diagnose what it is that you're facing when it comes to procrastination, you need to get down to the root of it. So for me, I had to identify when and why I procrastinate, whether it's a fear of failure or perfectionism, maybe lack of clarity, or even just being overwhelmed. All of those are me. But either way, awareness is definitely the first step to change. I know for me, I procrastinate most when I feel overwhelmed. If I look at my to-do list, usually like brain dump, and I put everything on a paper and I write out my to-do list, or I have the tasks in my phone, things like that. I write everything out and I look at that to-do list and I literally get overwhelmed to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna go lay in this bed. And I don't know what that's called. Maybe like, I feel like it's called like task paralysis or something like that. But I literally will look at my to-do list and just feel like I can't do this, so I'm gonna go to bed. Or sometimes I realize that I procrastinate when I get stuck in doing like little tasks and then the big stuff doesn't really get done. And lastly, I tend to procrastinate when I'm a little scared or I'm nervous. So for example, this video on procrastination took me a week to sit down and even film. Actually, maybe even longer than that. Why? Because I was scared to get in front of the camera again. So I keep putting it off until right now. So the very first tip that I have for you that's been working for me is breaking down tasks into smaller ones. It makes things just a little bit more manageable. So I've been creating a step-by-step task list with deadlines. Girl, you need deadlines, because without the deadlines, I'm just going to keep pushing it off. So I literally set deadlines for myself, but breaking it down into smaller tasks has made it a little less daunting for me. And because it's a little less scary or a little less overwhelming, it does give me a little bit more motivation to actually want to complete the task. So for example, even with this video, I knew that I needed to sit down and film it, but I didn't know what I was going to say. I didn't know what I was going to wear. I didn't know, like, it was just a big task for me. And so I broke it down into little ones. One day we're going to script. The next day we're going to figure out what do we want to look like. Then we're going to make sure that we set up the setup right, and they all didn't have to happen in one day, but now we're sitting down, we're filming. Then I'm not going to sit and edit this video right after. I'm going to set a deadline for when this video needs to be edited and published and all of those things. So really just taking a big task, breaking it down into smaller ones, giving yourself deadlines, and it's working for me. I'm filming this video. My next tip is to minimize distractions. So I have to make sure that I am in an environment that is conducive to working. So that's making sure that my area is clean, making sure that I'm turning on different focuses on my iPhone. Focuses has saved me, let me tell you. Allowing myself to not have to put certain focuses on, allowing myself to not have access to certain apps when certain focuses are on. Let me tell you, it has changed my life. I use my Google Calendar to time block, or my Milanote to cut other deadlines. But I also make sure that I set specific work periods and work times and just go all in during those moments. So I personally set focuses in my iPhone so that certain people can only contact me during certain times. Certain apps are only available. I only see certain notifications, and it's really, really worked for me. Another thing that I am trying, I haven't totally mastered it yet, but it is the 2-minute rule. So basically, if a task takes 2 minutes or less to complete, you do it right away. You don't wait, you don't put it off, do it right now. And so basically, it's a simple rule of if it takes less than 2 minutes, do it right now, and it reduces your procrastination, but it also, you're checking things off your to-do list. And I know for me, when I'm getting stuff done and I'm in a groove of checking things off, it gives me the motivation to keep checking things off. It's almost like it's creating a momentum. I also had to get an accountability partner. So sometimes I do share my to-do list with a friend, and she makes sure that I get it done. So we try to do that for each other. So really having somebody that holds you accountable and say, hey, did you do this? Hey, did you do that? I realize that when I have someone else that I'm working for, and it's not just myself, that I tend to get tasks done faster. So whether it be for my boss or for a client, that I'm doing those tasks. But when it comes to me, I kind of procrastinate. And so giving someone else my to-do list, it almost feels like, I don't know if that's the right thing to say. It almost feels like I'm responsible to them. So, or like they're asking me to complete this task. So I don't know, little mind thing. I don't know, mind games, whatever. But get yourself an accountability partner. And honestly, if perfectionism is what stops you from getting things done, just really, I had to realize that done is better than perfect, and that I need to celebrate wins. I need to value progress over perfection. And speaking of celebrating wins, you want to make sure that you are rewarding yourself. If you don't reward yourself, it's no fun. It's no fun. And it doesn't have to be big. It could be, oh, we get to take a coffee break, or oh, I get to buy a new lip gloss from Ulta, or whatever it is. Little things, little celebrations, or today I get a little ice cream because I did good today. This way you are celebrating yourself. And again, who doesn't like gifts and celebration? So it might motivate you to do more. I don't know. But I just know that overall, I am trying to manage my time better. And so I am taking these steps that I mentioned in today's video, injecting them into my daily routine and just how I am living. I've come to the realization that time is not ours, right? We are gifted time, and I need to steward my time better. And by procrastinating, that is being irresponsible with the time that I have. And so I want to make sure that I am working towards managing my time better and actually really going for what I want. People always say like, Beyonce has the same 24 hours as you do. And as much as that angers me, it makes me bad, because I'm like, well, Beyonce don't have to do her laundry, and Beyonce don't have to cook and clean and whatever. But as much as it makes me angry, it's so true. She was not awarded extra time in the day. She has the same 24 hours. So the way that she's managed her time and things that she's delegated to other people and things like that is what affords her or allows her to have more time to do what it is that she wants to do. And so I'm just working on Again, like I said, making sure that I am leaving enough time to do the things that I'm passionate about. And the only way that I'll be able to do that is if I manage my time properly, get tasks done, even the things that I don't necessarily want to do, but it's got to get done. So if you liked this video, or if anything stood out to you, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment down below if there are any tips that you have for me as far as time management, procrastination, motivation is concerned. Make sure you drop it down below too. We're trying to make a little, community. Let's talk to each other. I am not the be all end all or the master of time management whatsoever. I am literally on this journey with you, but if we can share tips and tricks and just motivation and encouraging each other here on this channel, that would be amazing. I would love it, and I'm sure others would love it too. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because we're going to be uploading some other stuff. You can follow me on Instagram at Kendall Lene, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, girl.